Hey guys, Wincher here. Wanted to let you in here on a clan match. My clan TFS versus QxT playing Operation Metro. We ended up beating this clan. And look at this right here. Starting right off the bat, running towards position. You know my strategy here to try to get a respawn beacon out in a Mav. Look how quick this team ran down this escalator. I mean, are you kidding me? I've never seen a clan run down that quick. Or anybody. I mean, I didn't know you could run down that quick if that was even a possibility. But I want to let you in on this clan match. This is a great match that we played in Operation Metro. It went both ways, back and forth, and we ended up winning the match. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the squad communication recorded on the PlayStation 3. I use a Halpage HD PVR recorder, and as far as I've got it set up, I don't know any other way that I can record squad communication. So if anybody knows how to, let me know in the message, please, in a comment description, something like that. Let me know if I'm doing something wrong with my settings. Because you know, I have no problem getting audio and video, just not squad. I just can't record squad communication for some reason. But this is my typical strategy. I run the Recon class here, and I don't do that great in this match. I'm like, I think, third from the bottom. But that's because, again, I'm sacrificing my personal score and sacrificing my comfort level with whatever class I'm comfortable with to run a Recon class for this reason alone, to give our team the situational awareness like I've had described in previous videos about having this Mav and respawn beacon below. Allows us to kind of keep our tactical awareness about us. So again, that's about, you know, that's how you play these games. That's how you win, is by, again, working with your team to, you know, provide whatever loadout you can to increase your chances of being successful. I don't know if you guys noticed this, and we're kind of a new clan. We're still trying to work together and figure out each other's play style, and we're usually pretty good about not having the same squad perk. But I don't know if you notice, as you can see down here, two of us have the exact same squad perk. We're just frankly too busy in this match to really even notice that. Because what we really should have been running here was squad flak. That is so important. I don't know if you just noticed a second ago how that claymore took me out one hit. I believe if you have squad flak on, that you can survive a direct hit with a claymore, or at least, you know, have a little bit of health left to maybe regenerate or something. So that would have been hugely beneficial to our team right here if somebody would have had squad flak on, because this is just rampant M320s and smoke grenades and RPGs, you know, on Operation Metro. Lots of noob tubing, so that would have, again, really been effective for us to be a little more effective. You know, pretty much left this match unedited for the most part. I just cut out, I think, just a minute here or there, most of the death sequences. But now we've secured position Bravo. I've switched to my support class role with a weapon I'm more comfortable with, the M249. Just trying to keep bullets down range. You know, obviously that team is just engrossed in that bunker up there, in that little ticket stand. And, you know, back behind the tunnel there to my right. So, you know, again, there's basically three areas in front of us here that the enemy can be at. And our overall strategy here in this map is just to hold Charlie and Bravo, since we're at a huge disadvantage here, being on the U.S. side. You know, that's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes with the, you know, when you join into a server. So we're already at a disadvantage, so we make it real clear that we don't try to triple capture positions, because whenever you try to do that, it will be inevitable that somebody will flank you and get behind you, and before you know it, you know, they're like cockroaches spawning behind you and taking positions behind you. See, that's what I'm talking about with the RPG. So again, we just hold, you know, two positions if we can, and I think right back here we saw some guys flank behind us. That's why I respawned on Charlie, to try to see if I can get them. And you'll see this a lot in this match. I am constantly getting my ass owned by either a FAMAS or an F2000, and more than not, it was the F2000 a lot of the times. You'll see me die. I mean, just some unbelievable deaths. I just can't wait for that gun to be patched. The F2000 I don't have too many problems with, but the FAMAS, I'm really sick of that gun. I think it's incredibly overpowered, and their entire team was pretty much running that gun. And sometimes we'll be good about matches saying, you know, beforehand, no tactical lights, you know, no frag rounds, but, you know, a lot of times we'll allow the team to run the FAMAS, and I think that's something we might need to address in future. Because obviously my clan will be watching this video too, so I'm kind of speaking to them in addition to my viewers. But expect that patch, viewers, next week. That new patch should be coming out. Apparently they're just waiting for Sony's authorization on that, and the other consoles, the Xbox. I want to mention one guy on their team, this QxT clan. The top guy on their team, you'll see the scoreboard at the end. His name was Expect Korea. He went 65 and 15. That might be him right there, I think. Yeah, there he is. He went 65 and 15 in this match with 12,600 points. Are you kidding me? That is by far the best score I've ever seen this game, period. Hands down, in over 260 hours of gameplay. I mean, my God. My hat's off to him. I mean, especially to get that score against a clan. I mean, that's epic. I mean, this is not a PC, guys. I mean, this is console gameplay. So now you can see here the tides shifted again. You know, as soon as we change our, direction from one position to another, it seems like this team was really good about securing positions. So now I got to switch my class back to Recon class and get my little toys up down here so we can kind of keep heads up here. What I think the trick to this map is, and I'm kind of speaking both the viewers and my clan at the same time, guys. There's obviously 3 access points down here. The first stairwell, the second stairwell, and then the adjacent, the side flanking stairwell. So there's only 3 access points to this map. And here we go again. We got to do something about these claymores first of all. And the second, or even the first escalator, you just got to pretty much assume that they're always going to be there. I don't know how many times I know this got you once, diamond pennies. I saw the claymore stop you dead in your tracks too coming up here, and it's got me, I guess, twice now. I mean, I don't know how many kills all in all we lost to this claymores up here. But if I could just make one recommendation, is to either run up the center escalator, because more likely not, and I know I do this myself, is that I always put claymores on the edges of the stairwell, the left and the right. Because for some reason, I don't know if it's a psychological thing as a player, but you always want to go up the edge of the escalator. Rarely do you feel comfortable running up the center escalator, but that's more times than not where you're not going to see the claymore. So I would suggest, if you have to run up the escalator, go up the center two, not the left or the right ones. Second, I would say if you have time, or if you can, crouch up here. That way you can, if there is a claymore up there and you can't see it, crouch. That way it won't take you out, but then you're kind of leaving yourself vulnerable to attack, but you're also staying lower at that point in time. And again, right here, it's just, as soon as we rush up, it's like, you're on your own, it seems like a lot of times. So the critical point I want to make here is I think we got to be in communication with the rest of the team and have everybody set up at the bottom of these escalators when we're being pinned down like this, and then communicate everybody simultaneously attack. Whenever you're kind of visualizing on the mini map with the Mav up, and you're seeing where the team's at, because you'll see that. Watch this mini map whenever I'm down there. Oh, look at this. Watch this, guys. This is what I'm talking about with the FAMAS. What just happened here? I mean, is there any reason why I should have not got those two guys with the UMP-45 with their backs to me? You see how quick he turned around and took me down? That's what I'm talking about when I want to talk about the FAMAS. I mean, that guy, I'm just so over him. But anyway, what I'm saying is if we can communicate simultaneously when we want to attack these escalators or come up all 3 flanks at the same time, that'll really increase our probability of successfully getting up there, because whenever they can just focus their attack on one side of it, that's when you really have problems. Now right here is calling out to the team that a couple guys got past us, and I thought that we stopped them right here, but we were wrong. There was one more that got down by us, and that's the problem with this map. If one teammate gets by the entire team, it'll be inevitable that you're gonna have 3 or 4 guys spawning on that guy, and then next thing you know, they're securing a position. So that was a common problem we were having too, and that's just one of the difficulties of this map. So you gotta be vigilant about teams respawning on you. So now I'm trying to recall what's going on at this point in time in the match. Again, now we've got both positions. We're still doing good. I think though at some point they start taking. Yep. See, now they're taking position Charlie on us. So that becomes a problem. Here's again, the UMP is not a bad gun. It's just, it's a PDW. I mean, it's not going to be the best at medium to long range. At short range, it's kind of so-so as well. It's like AS Val was good, and that's my gun. I mean, right here is, for example, there's 3 guys in front of me. I got basically 2.5 or 1 3/4. I got hits on those other 2 guys, but I just can't put everybody down like those assault. If that was a FAMAS, I guarantee you those 3 guys would have been dead. But AS Val is the gun I really like to run, but on this map in particular, it's only good for getting maybe 1 kill, and there's so many times, as you see in the previous footage, where I pop up there and I'll get 1 guy and I gotta reload. Next thing you know, there's 3 other guys up there, so that's why this map's so difficult for us to, or for anybody really, be, just a beast on, because you always have multiple enemies up there at once. So here we are again. You know, now we went back, I think I cut out a little bit of that footage, but we went back and secured position Charlie. But now we are back to this position again where, you know, we're kind of down here struggling again. Now, pay real close attention to the mini-map here. Now I got this map up. Look at all these targets up here. Why am I down here by myself is the question I'm asking. Where is the rest of the entire, you know, 11-man team? I don't see anybody on the first escalator, and I don't really see much activity on the side escalator. It's like, you know, what's going on here at this point in the match? Because I'm really apprehensive about running up here when I see 3 guys camping up the top of this. I know what's going to happen, so, you know, I'm just trying to, you know, time it to where I got a good time to run up there, but there really isn't any, so I'm just pulling back here, and I'm just going to be frank about it. I'm going to get camped down here for a little bit, let them come down to me, give myself the advantage considering the limited effectiveness of this weapon. I mean, look at these, they're shooting down M320s down here, grenades, they eventually shoot smoke down here. That's another tactic I want to talk about. Maybe if we could have one guy in our squad that runs smoke right here and put some smoke down, because look at this mini-map, look how many targets we got up here. I mean, the entire team has almost every corridor locked down, and they're hitting us with grenades and everything else. So if we had smoke right here, that would really kind of help us maybe run up these escalators when the timing was right. But even though still, I mean, as many guys as I see coming down these escalators, it looks pretty tough. And I think that's their team shooting smoke down here. But look how this pretty much just shuts you down. Like, man, I don't know what to do here. So, you know, I would keep that in mind too. Have smoke in your disposal. That could be a help too. But I'm not paying attention here on my mini-map. Look at this, how they come down. There's nobody on the first escalator, so that allows them to come down and flank around behind us. Because at this point in the match, they've figured out what we're doing, or what I'm doing in particular. They figured out that I've got that map down there in that respawn beacon, because more likely they can probably hear it from upstairs. Because that thing beeps pretty loud. But here we are. Here's our window. You know, this is when we can run up. Thankfully, there's no claymores up there. But we can run up here and try to get some momentum going. You know, it's these points in time in the match that are just so critical to your success. And look how tight the score is, too, you know. But again, my teammate died over here, and then, you know, if one domino falls, we all fall. So, you know, that teammate dying, I don't know who it was, but once he died, that guy came up behind me with a pistol. And just, you know, it's so difficult. It's such a team effort in this map. You gotta be having a guy right by your side the whole time, it seems like. There's the F2000 again. Just love it. And see, right there, see, they figured it out what's going on. You know, they're coming down here trying to take out that equipment any chance they get. So at this point in the match, again, it's still tight, but this is what won it. Whoever secured position alpha won this match for us, because I don't think we would have won the match had position alpha not been secured. So this is a pivotal moment in this match. I wish I could have recorded it from my vantage point, you know, having a part in this, but I don't know which part of our squad would capture this. Again, this wasn't our strategy in this match. Me in this match, we only went to hold Charlie and Bravo, but maybe somebody snuck by the lines and went on their own because, you know, again, props to them, because I think that's what allowed us to win this match. Because now that we got them sandwiched, we got position Charlie and Alpha, now it really gives us a tactical advantage to, you know, provide multiple angles to take on this team. So that's about it, guys. You know, just my thoughts again. I want to kind of re-summarize. Make sure you got anti-flak on for every squad with this. Obviously, nobody running the same squad perk. That's just an oversight on our part. You know, I would suggest coordinating with our team, other squads, to do simultaneous attacks on positions. You know, whenever we're being, you know, suppressed downstairs with multiple enemies and all that. So coordinate our attacks at once. And of course, the map strategy we've already talked about with that. But viewers, hope you enjoyed the footage. You know, this is what the good players. I mean, there's some really good players on both teams here, and hope you guys learned a little bit. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, it helps you out. And we'll be posting more clan matches as we play. Again, our clan is TFS. Feel free to message us if you want to hit us up for our clan battle. We'll look up on Battle Log, and we'll go from there. But right here, I saw those two guys down there. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pull back on that one, because again, knowing the limitations of your weapon is really important in this game. And obviously, I'm not gonna take two guys on barricaded behind a entrapment like that with a personal defense weapon. But to my credit, at least I get the last kill here. which is always kind of fun if you can pull it off. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks again for watching, and just watch these stats here at the end. Again, you'll see that the Expect Korea guide is unbelievable score, and just unbelievable. I don't know what else to say, but thanks for watching.